Hi everyone, it's Trish with Bird Feed. Today I'm going to show y'all my Operation Christmas Child setup, where and how I store everything. I've had several of you asking me to do this video, so here we go. I live in a very small old house, a little bungalow, but I am fortunate enough to have a basement. And the basement is sort of my OCC warehouse. It's where I store everything and work on my shoe boxes. Basement's kind of split into two halves. The finished side, this is where I'll work on the shoe boxes, put them together, wrap the boxes when I have boxes to wrap, and I'll just sit in front of the TV while I do that and put them together. And then there's the unfinished side of the basement, which is just a big utility area. It's where I have my laundry and store all my stuff. But it has this big storage closet. So in the closet I have this big shelving unit that I use, and I store everything in totes. So for instance, down here I have all my boys 10 to 14 collected themes, and here we have girls 10 to 14 collected themes. These are all the themes that I've already put together, like I already would have started to put them in a shoebox, but instead I collect them in 2.5 gallon Ziploc bags. And that way I'm able to see what I've got, dig to the bottom if I need to without unpacking a shoebox, you know, when I don't remember exactly what I've got and what I don't have in there. And it's just easier for me to do it that way. Now these are pretty much ready to go into a shoebox. The only things that aren't in here are school supplies and toiletries. So that's how I do all my themes. And then I put each age and gender group into a tote. So this, like I said, is boys 10 to 14. Then we have girls 10 to 14 over here, collected themes. Here we have Ty Beanie's plush. And then over here we have 5 to 9 girls and boys themes. I'm not doing as many 5 to 9 shoe boxes this year, and so they all fit into one tote with the exception of one straggler that didn't fit in there. And then I keep all my school supplies in this tote. Well, not all of it. You'll see where I have the rest of it, but most of it's in here. We've got, let's see if I can balance this on my knee. So we have erasers and colored pencils, all number 2 pencils, glue sticks. We've got those big fat pens I bought for the toddlers from after Valentine's Day. Clearance, we've got pens, highlighters, that sort of thing. And I think there's rulers back there. And then here we've got toiletries. So in here we've got washcloths, and there's the ones I like to give to the toddler, those soft washcloths. And we've got soap containers. We've got nail brushes, and underneath here are nail clippers, lip balms, reusable pads. We've got toothbrushes and covers in here, and hair accessories and combs and brushes, that sort of thing. So that's what we've got back there. Then up here we've got a collection of boys' toys that are not in themed totes at this point in time, and girls' toys. And then I've got a shoebox filled with crayons, boxes of crayons. The shoebox just happened to fit nicely between these two totes. In this big tote bag, I've got totes. Totes and reusable backpacks, and I think there's some other big backpacks in there. So that's what we've got in there. And then I do have a few in this shoebox that's sitting on top of my suitcase. I've got a few board books and coloring books. And then I also I've got that big box full of started themes. And those are things that I don't consciously work on. They're just when I come across things for a theme, I'll put them in there. And I don't start a Ziploc bag with a theme until I've got 3 or 4 things. So, but there's not enough to do a shoebox on those, and they probably won't make it into this year's shoe boxes. Some of them might, but for the most part, they probably won't. Then over here, I have totes stored of girls 5 to 9 and 10 to 14 clothes, socks, and underwear. I have boys 5 to 9, 10 to 14 clothes, socks, and underwear. 2 to 4 girls and boys clothes, socks, and underwear in that tote. And in the bottom tote there, I have plush that isn't tie beanies. Then over here, I have a big OCC box of fillers, and these balls my son and daughter-in-law donated, and I'm going to send those as fillers. And then here is a box of 2 to 4 boy themes that have already been pulled together. Then over here, I have the rest of the themes I've pulled together. So this used to be my folding table for my laundry. I don't really use it to fold my laundry. I just fold on top of my washer dryer. And underneath this table, I have another boy 2 to 4 themes that are already collected and pulled together, and then 2 totes of 2 to 4 girls collected themes. And then on top of the table, I recently set this up when I started putting together some shoe boxes. All this stuff was in that storage closet that we were in a minute ago, but I took it out because most of it was in a tote, with the exception of the notebooks. And it was just hard to see what I had, and I was forgetting what I had. So I put it all out on this table. It's kind of a workspace, so I can collect things. Like, for instance, these are all the 10-cent notebooks that I got from Walmart. Here are more pencils. These are all the decorated pencils that I recently collect. Well, some of them are from last Easter, and some of them I just collected this past Valentine's Day on 90% off clearance, so they were dirt cheap. And then this box has all the other school supplies in it. We've got a bag of scissors. We've got 3 bags of pencil sharpeners. These are enclosed, and these are open, and these are big enclosed ones. And then we have shaped erasers, and what else we have? More shaped erasers, and then we've got flat novelty erasers. That's pretty much what's there. And then this is a box of pencil cases. These are all the 10-cent pencil cases that I got from Walmart. And then over here, I've got Ziploc bags filled with different things. Like, for instance, we have playing cards and dice in this one. We've got marbles in this one, flying discs. This one has flashlights in it. We've got silicone finger puppets and some slap bracelets and wristbands and bracelets. Got Hot Wheels, and in this one we've got tools, measuring tapes, duct tape, that sort of thing. And then this is like a shoebox. It's filled with paper, pads, and journals. And this one has musical instruments, whistles, and wrist bells, and we've got kazoos here. This bag back here has stickers in it, and this little bin has balls in it, baseballs and small bouncy balls, and then the bigger bouncy balls, and there's a ball pump in there. So that's my OCC setup, you guys. That's how I store all my stuff. And I can't believe I brought you into my basement. But like I said before, I'm fortunate enough to have a roomy, dry space to work in, and it works for me. So I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe picked up a few ideas. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and I will catch you next time. Bye now.